Hi, this is Mark here, teaching Beginners Pilates. Beginners Pilates is all about listening to your body and seeing can you feel the right muscle at the right time. If you have any pains, aches, niggles, anything like that, don't be afraid to take an adaptation or just skip an exercise altogether. So when you're ready, we're going to kick things off. We're going to start off by sitting down onto the ground. We're going to focus on the ribs. We're going to try and close the ribs and tuck them in by breathing out. We're also going to focus on pressing the pelvis forward as we gently take the legs and just go side to side, trying to turn the femurs in the socket as we do so. And what we want to start to feel is that lower back, those hips, legs, inner thighs start to light up and move and start to just sink the body into a better position. Three, brilliant stuff. Nice deep breaths, keep checking in with those ribs. 2 more. Fantastic stuff, and 1 more each side. From here, coming all the way down to lying down, we're now going to take that right leg up into a nice right angle, and we're just going to pull that right knee back towards the chest. Seeing, can we feel the front of the hip just start to light up? Don't be afraid to just drop your head down on a cushion or a pillow, anything you've got. And from here, we're just going to take that right leg and start flossing the leg out, just shooting the foot up towards the ceiling. It doesn't matter if you can't get the leg all the way straight. We're just trying to see, can we warm up that hamstring? And again, you might feel the inner thigh and the hip start to fire. 3, 2, and 1. Holding that right leg up, we're going to take the foot now and just start to draw a nice big circle, focusing on the heel of the foot, just to open that joint up. A nice deep breath here. 3, 2, and 1. Changing direction. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. So pulling both legs up into what's called tabletop. Again, close those ribs over. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Roll up like a bull. Don't let those feet touch the ground. Brilliant. So deep breath in back. Breathe out and up. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. From here, coming out to sitting up nice and tall. Again, check in with those ribs. See, can we close everything over as we just take that right leg? We're going to lift it up and then down. And we're just trying to see, can we feel that front of the thigh start to light up and turn on here? Don't be afraid if you feel any kind of buzzing or cramping sensation. That's all normal and natural. Just try and squeeze the muscle and don't lift it so high. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Straight over to that left side, point the toe, squeeze that front of the leg as we lift up. So point the toes up, flex the foot down. Again, keeping those ribs tucked in and down. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. From here, coming all the way back down to lying down, pulling that left leg in at a nice right angle here. Again, try and press through that pelvis, close the ribs, and just breathe into wherever's tight. Seeing, can we feel the front of the hip just start to light up? As we do that, we're going to then extend that left leg up towards the ceiling, then back down. Again, trying to feel everything in that back of the leg start to open up and stretch out. 5. Can we get the leg even longer? 4. Brilliant stuff. 3, 2, and 1. Holding that leg up nice and high. Start to just draw a big circle. Again, focusing on the heel of the foot, doing all the motion. 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Drop both legs down. Again, press through that pelvis, hands out to the side, and just nice, slow and controlling, dropping the knees side to side. Don't be alarmed if you get any kind of clicks or cracks in your back here. It should feel really nice and no pain as you do so. 3, brilliant stuff. 2, and 1 more. Fantastic stuff. From here, we're going to roll all the way over onto that right side. We're going to try and focus on lifting that waist or those ribs off the ground as much as possible here. So as we're lying down, try and make this little groove on that right side where you can fit your left hand through and reach the back of your spine.
From here, tuck the legs up, make sure the knees are in line with the hips, the knees are in line with the ankles. We've made that little groove, and then we're just gonna focus on lifting that left leg up and down. Now, if it makes any sense whatsoever, can we lift that left leg up by pressing into the ground with the right leg? We wanna try and warm that left hip up. You might feel some kind of awful sensations or some cramping sensations here as we do this, but it's literally just because your body isn't used to moving these angles, so these muscles kind of don't know what's going on. 5, 4, keep checking in with that right leg. 3, can we lift those ribs up off the ground even more? 2, and 1, fantastic. So bring that leg down just halfway, hover it over that right leg, and now from here, keeping the leg nice and steady, we're gonna turn the femur in the socket. Again, focusing on pressing into that right hip on the ground, but also seeing, can we actually lift those ribs up and keep that groove? Brilliant stuff. 5, 4, 3, you're doing so well. 2, and 1. Again, hovering that left leg over the right leg. Imagine that there's paint on the shin and start drawing an egg or a rugby ball lying on its side. Nice, slow and controlled. Don't be alarmed if you start to feel that side of the hip start to light up and seize. That's always a good sign here. So slow it down. Control the motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. Slow and controlled. If you're not making a face right now, I'd be worried something's not connecting. So don't worry if this feels absolutely awful. You're doing perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to bring the leg back down towards the ground, then straight back up towards the ceiling. Again, try and press the front of that pelvis forward. See again, can we lift those ribs up? Have we still got that little groove? That leg should be getting an awful lot heavier now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Drop that leg down. Don't be afraid to give it a little thump or nudge out as we gently roll over onto our back. Again, from here, the biggest part is keeping those ribs tucked under and pressing through that pubic bone or the front of the pelvis. We're gonna take the hands behind the head, we're gonna breathe out and just crunch up, nice, slow and controlled. Trying to see, can we just feel the top part of the stomach just gently turn on? So nice and easy, think through the motion here. If there's any kind of pain in the back, try walk those feet in a little bit closer, but also try and focus on the back side and try and squeeze the back side to lift that chest up. 5, 4. Can we breathe out as we come up, really deflating that diaphragm and giving a little bit more stretch on the abs. 2, and 1 more. Fantastic stuff. From here, we're gonna lift the legs up into tabletop. We're gonna take the arms out nice and long, and we're gonna come straight into our hundreds. Now, if there's any pain in the neck, don't be afraid to drop that head down on the ground or on a pillow or a cushion. Now, if we wanna make it a little bit harder, we can start to extend those legs out, but really think of the arms. See, can we actually put some power into the arms while keeping those ribs tucked down and in? Can I start to breathe even deeper? And can I feel that left side and that right side start to light up and turn on? 10 more seconds. You're doing so well. 5 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. From here, take those legs back into tabletop, hands back behind the head. We're extending the legs up, and now we're going to start drawing 2 individual circles. Seeing, can we start to feel that lower side of the stomach start to light up and turn on? If there's any pull in the back, don't hesitate to bend the knees. Again, just keep tucking those ribs in as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. Deep breath. Fantastic stuff. Is my left side doing what my right side is? 5, 4. Can I push that pelvis forward anymore? 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Legs back to tabletop. If there's any pain in the neck, drop the head down. If there's not, try and keep that head up, but close the ribs over. We're coming into my personal favorite exercise, into our dead bug. So we're going to take the opposite arm and the opposite leg, and we're going to try and extend them as far away out as possible. Now, as I swap side to side, I'm seeing, can I get the legs even wider? Can I keep that lower back even flatter? And can I press through that front of the pelvis? Again, try focus on keeping those ribs tucked in. If there's any pull in the back or pain in the back, don't be afraid to kick the leg up slightly higher, but again, just try and extend that leg out as much as you can. Brilliant stuff. Nice deep breath here. 5 more each side. Seeing, can I feel that left side as much as I feel my right side? Brilliant stuff. You're doing so well. Can I get the leg even wider? Brilliant stuff. 3 more each side. Nice deep breaths. Check in with those ribs. Brilliant. 2 more. And last one each side. Fantastic stuff. Coming straight back in, bringing those hands behind the head, focusing on the hips now. It's the hips that's doing all the work. It doesn't matter how low the legs go, but it does matter how flat that lower back is. So if you feel that lower back start to arch off the ground, only stick with a smaller range of motion. But nice, slow and controlled, coming down, trying to press that pelvis forward, close those ribs over, and see, can you feel that lower part of the stomach start to light up and turn on? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Fantastic stuff. Hug those knees into the chest, roll up like a ball. From here, we're gonna flick those feet around back, behind us, come down to sitting onto the heels, and now shrugging the shoulder blades up, back and down. We're taking the arms out. We're gonna spread the fingers, turn those thumbs down towards the ground, and now start to draw 2 big circles. From here, try and listen to your body. Just see, can I keep closing those ribs over? Can I keep dropping those shoulders away from the ears? 5, 4, try and feel the shoulder blades start to move. 3, 2, and 1. Change direction of those circles. Drop the shoulders down even lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, holding the arms out, now start to twist the arms in the socket, trying to move from the shoulders themselves, seeing, can we get the arms even straighter as we do it? Can we drop those shoulders away from the ears? Brilliant stuff. Things should start to turn on now. We should start to feel those shoulder blades start to fire. See, does the left side do what the right side does? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arms where you feel it. For me, that's as I'm turning those eyes of the elbows up towards the ceiling. I'm going to take the hands, I'm going to open the fingers, I'm just going to bring them over and under each other, trying to move those fingers in towards the elbow joint and towards the wrist as I do so. And I should just feel those shoulder blades start to squeeze as I move. 3, brilliant stuff. 2, and 1 more each side. Fantastic stuff. Brilliant stuff. Drop the shoulders down towards the ground. Bring that right ear over towards the right shoulder and gently push that left shoulder down away from the ear, trying to feel as much stretch down along that left side as possible. Take that chin, try and tuck the chin in and give yourself as much of a double chin as you can, and just breathe into wherever you feel is tight. 5, 4, you're doing so well. Try and enjoy this stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Straight back up again. Shrug the shoulders up, back and down. Take that left ear over towards the left shoulder and just start to push that right shoulder down away from the ear. And just breathe into it. Fantastic stuff. 3. Again, can I tuck that chin in? 2. And 1. Fantastic. My head was on this side of the mat. I'm now coming down, I'm changing over, and I'm coming down to the opposite side of the mat. Again, from here, I'm going to lie on my side. I'm going to make sure my knees are in line with my hips, my knees are in line with my ankles. I'm lifting those ribs and that hip or that waist off the ground as I gently start to lift that right leg up, getting that right hip to turn on. Again, can I start to focus on that left leg? Can I press into the left leg to lift that right leg up? And just see, can we connect with the right side of the backside as we're doing this? Again, can I keep flaring those ribs down and in as I do so? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that right leg to hovering over that left leg. Again, we're going to try and twist the leg in the socket, just nice, slow and controlled, trying to hold the hip still or the knee still as we twist from the hip down and up. Nice, slow and controlled, trying to get as much turn from the inner thigh as possible. Again, check in with that floor, see, can we keep the ribs off the ground? 5, 4, brilliant. So 3, 2, and 1. From here, coming straight back up. Again, imagine that there's paint on the shin or on the knee, and from here we're starting to draw an egg or a rugby ball lying on its side. Nice, slow and controlled here. Try and have all the movement come from the hip and see, can we feel that glute light up and turn on? Again, if you're starting to make a face for this one, that's kind of a good sign that you're doing the right thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Changing direction. Brilliant. Of nice deep breath here as we start to move in that range of motion. 3, 2, and 1. Finally bringing the knees back together and again pressing into that left leg to lift that right leg up. Nice, slow and controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Dropping that right knee down onto the floor. From here, again, taking that hand. If you need, if it's a little bit tight, give yourself a little nudge or massage out as we slowly roll over onto that stomach. From here, I'm taking my hands underneath my shoulders. I'm going to press that pubic bone down towards the ground. I'm going to close those ribs over and nice, slow and controlled, I'm going to start to lift that chest off the ground, trying to feel that lower back and that mid back just start to light up and turn on. Again, tuck those ribs in and just nice deep breath here as we gently just move the chest side to side, feeling the different muscles in the back just start to light up and stretch out. Brilliant stuff. Keep checking in with the body, seeing, can we pull those shoulders down away from the ears? 3. Deep breaths. 2. And 1 more each side. Fantastic stuff. Nice, slow and controlled coming down. I'm going to pop up onto all fours. From here again, watch those ribs. Try and tuck the ribs in. And from here, bring the hands out nice and wide as we keep the hips up and we just drop that chest down towards the ground. Seeing, can we feel the chest light up? Can we feel the shoulder blades light up? Can we get the arms even longer? And just breathe into wherever you feel this tight. 5, 4, deeper breaths. 3, 2, and 1. From here, coming straight back up onto all fours, tuck the toes, feet shoulder width apart, and now from here, shoot the hips up into a downward dog, where I'm going to gently just pedalate the feet, trying to press down into each of the toes, and trying to press that heel as far away from the big toe. Brilliant stuff. 3, 2, and 1 more each side. Fantastic stuff. Drop the heels down towards the ground. Walk those hands all the way back towards the feet. Watch the weight here. Try not to put too much weight into the heels. Try and push the hips forward so our hips are over our knees and our knees are over the ankle. From here, we're gently going to bend into the legs, then straight back up, just trying to connect those feet to the ground, seeing can we feel the feet, the calves, the hamstrings, anything like that stretch out. 3. Again, breathe into wherever is tight. 2. And 1 more. Fantastic stuff from here. Nice, slow and controlled. 2 pulses down. Breathe in all the way up. Breathe out and down. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's class. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Again, my name's been Mark. Go have a lovely day. All the best.